Hi everyone, today let's make Basque burnt cheesecake. I know it's not the prettiest cake and looks burnt, but trust me, if you try this, you'll know why it's so popular even though it looks like this. The inside of the cake is smooth and melt in your mouth, and the outside is got like a slight crunch with a caramel flavor. It's just the perfect combination and it's so easy to make. So let's get started. First, you'll need room temperature cream cheese. The key here is room temperature. If your cream cheese was in the fridge, then heat it in the microwave 10 seconds at a time until soft to the touch, and do not melt your cream cheese. I'm using the Philadelphia brand, and you can use any brand you like or low-fat cream cheese. So use the egg whisk. Mix the cream cheese until smooth and free of lumps. You want the texture of the cream cheese to be smooth. And next, let's add in some eggs. The eggs have to be room temperature too, because if your eggs are cold, then that might cause the cream cheese to get lumps in it. So you only need to just mix the eggs in there, you don't need to whip up the eggs. The texture of the cake is like a smooth, light cheesecake instead of airy, so we don't need to whip up the egg, we just need to mix it well. Scrape the bowl as needed. And we're going to add another egg. We're going to use 3 eggs today. So the cake batter is very smooth. Next, we'll be adding some sugar. Mix it well. I'm going to add some vanilla bean today. You can also use vanilla extract. So cut the vanilla bean pod and scrape out the seeds. Vanilla bean gives it so much flavor, just a little bit. You only need half a bean pod, but it gives a lot of flavor. Stir the vanilla bean seed in it. Next, we're gonna add 10 grams of cake flour. You can skip this too, it wouldn't affect the cake, and it will be lower carb and keto friendly. The final thing we're gonna add is whipping cream. This gives it a very rich and creamy taste. Add a little bit at a time and mix it well in there. We'll be using a 6-inch pan today, so line your pan with a parchment paper. Pour your cake batter inside. We're going to bake at 410 for about 30 minutes, or until the cake gets a very nice brown color on the outside. And the center of the cake should be jiggling when you take it out. That's how we get that melt in your mouth texture once it cools down. Once the cake cools down, put it in the fridge for more than 4 hours, or the best overnight. And this is the next day. Take the cake out of the pan and remove the parchment paper. I'll show you what it looks like. Let's cut a piece out, see what it looks like inside. You can see the texture is super smooth with all the vanilla bean seeds inside. I'm sure if you try this cake, you'll be wowed by the taste. And it is super easy to make. I hope you give it a try and like and subscribe for more cooking videos.